Pearl Abyss has just released a new patch, the biggest one so far, and it brings many things people were asking about. From finally getting a storage chest, to performance improvements and removing the input delay on jumping and interacting. While the patch is only 600 megabytes in size, the patch notes are 1800 words long. Let's look at the most important stuff. To start it off big, we finally have a proper storage chest in camp now. They just converted the supply chest into a private storage, making it possible to put anything in there that is not a quest item or a purple. They completely reworked the way logging works. It takes less hits and you also don't need to aim anymore, but can instead just start swinging. It is a bit finicky, but definitely faster. If I am relaxing though, I will probably still use the targeted exit because it is more immersive to me. The lantern has a greater range now for detecting clues, and similarly they improved finding ores slightly. The game now counts ore veins as discovered as soon as you are near them. If you've had problems with arm wrestling, marksmanship and archery minigames, they made them easier across the board. Finally no more aimbotting and pre-firing by the NPC. And on the topic of making things easier, they tuned a few boss fights properly, such as the Reed Devil and Kiarush the Slayer. Both in nerfing their stats, but they also made it easier to know the specific weakness of any boss. There is many more small things, but the last quality of life feature worth mentioning is the way the vision helm works. If you find a memory with your lantern, it will automatically play it, no need to manually put the helmet on. Moving on to controls and anything related, they improved the responsiveness across the board. Jumping is faster, the interaction UI and the main menu UI react faster, and specifically for mouse and keyboard players, you have a few shortcuts now that bring you directly to some menus, similarly to basically all games ever. They released a bunch of improvements and fixes in regards to performance, graphics and stability. I recommend going back into your settings again and making sure everything is how you want it to be, as the game had a now fixed bug that would reset your resolution and upscaling settings. And a big thing for PS5 users specifically, the game won't crash anymore when opening your map. I had heard that this was a very frequent issue for some users, so now you can finally open your map without worrying. There's a bunch of more bug fixes, but I wanted to focus on the most important things. If you want the full details, I will post the full patch notes and the link to them below. Now a few things they still need to fix in my opinion. We need a prompt before a key is used when approaching a door, and please let us either put the starter shield into the chest or let us deactivate the shield on our back. That's it from me for today. Now I'm on to doing a few tips and tricks and systems guides for the coming week. So if you enjoy videos that go straight to the point without wasting any of your time to pad the video length, make sure to subscribe.